Hey, welcome to the T.J. Rod Williams Show. Good evening, boys and girls. It's good to see you today. Hey, listen, we've got a tremendous show for you today. We want to talk about a problem that has been going around for a long time. But the title of our show today is, I Wish I Didn't Know What I Know. Let me just tell you, boys and girls, that one of my primary online businesses just sent me notification that their computer was hacked and breached, and that some of the personal information of business owners, myself included, may have been compromised. Of course, even though I know that stuff happens, this came as a complete shock to me. Though I knew it wasn't the company's fault, I still felt violated, exposed, and vulnerable. Well, needless to say that along with an apology came a complimentary identity theft membership to assist in any incidents of identity invasion. Well, they deserve kudos for that, boys and girls, because some companies will leave you to fend for yourself. But the crux of the matter is this, and this is what I want to share with you tonight. I began to investigate data breaches and the frequency of them happening. What I found amazed me. And get this, boys and girls, I am an identity theft restoration and reimbursement expert. Some would even say guru. You see, I find that we spend far too much time worrying about credit and debit card theft, driver license, passport, social security number theft. That is small potatoes to the world of the identity thief and cyber criminals. There is a world that is so far-reaching and so pervasive that it impacts all of us. I checked some sites out, boys and girls. After I got that letter, I checked out privacyrights.org, databreachtoday.com, semantic.com, and what I found was astounding. I mean, data breach after data breach with hundreds of thousands affected. And yes, my company was listed there as well. In fact, the Identity Theft Resource Center reported on its February 12, 2013, 14-page report that there were 64 breaches with 264,204 records exposed. Now, I mentioned to you earlier that I'm an identity theft expert and that I market what I consider to be the best after it's happened benefit package on the planet. The reason, though, that I extend myself and offer free seminars about what the average Joe can do to fight back and maybe even prevent the identity theft from happening is because I firmly believe that we leave pieces of ourselves, our identity, scattered throughout cyberspace like breadcrumbs for the identity vultures to come and take at will. And they do come. The average person does not have a clue that what they need is a proactive and a preemptive plan that is in place before the thief comes and strikes. A plan that deals with the aftermath of the identity being compromised, that deals with the time lost, wages lost, and the legal assistance that may be required to right everything. You see, with the right tools and a little training, anybody can monitor their own credit report. They can look for suspicious activity, put an alert or a freeze on the credit accounts, and act as their own monitoring service. Sure, it takes a little time, and it takes a little effort, but why should you pay for a service that you can do for yourself for free? See, I wish I didn't know that millions of people are having their identity compromised every 3 seconds, and that 93% of them are ill prepared for the consequences and the aftermath. They don't realize that it takes more time, more effort, and more money to fight and regain their identity than they could have possibly imagined. I wish I didn't know that the old saying, pay me now or pay me more later, would be the anthem that could be heralded all around the world for the identity theft problem. People spend infinitely more time trying to regain their identity than they would have if they just had a plan in place to regain the problem or to handle the problem when it arises. I wish I didn't know that people actually are helping the identity thieves by not taking the initial steps to protect their identity. Let me ask you this, boys and girls. When was the last time you looked at your credit report? You know, the one that you can get for free? If you aren't looking at it, you better believe that somebody else is. I wish, but wishing doesn't make it so. And wishing will not make the identity theft problem go away either. Listen, boys and girls, contact me if you want access to some of the free resources that I have available to assist you to help you fight back. Once again, this is T. Gerard Williams of the T. Gerard Williams Show, and we want to say thank you for listening, and bye-bye now.